Geo thought it was another dog. He barked at it and barked at it and barked at it. But finally the seal had enough of this worrying dog barking and slipped off the rock. Yeah. Yeah, this little camera doesn't look like much compared to what the Canon EOS does with this giant lens, but it actually draws. This boat, the ferry, could be just on the edge of the horizon, and this camera will drag it into view. That's a ferry going out June 16th. That's another boat out there. And then yeah, that tanker is still sitting there from yesterday.
Those two up there are anchored, are they?
Pardon?
Those two way out there are anchored, are they?
Yes, yes. And then we got one more boat. The one that usually sits by the molasses place. That boat's going out. They went out yesterday too, so it can't be going far. They went out and came back. So it's just shuttling something, I don't know what.
Yeah, when you say molasses, are they bringing that in for Crosby's?
That's the Crosby molasses containers, the big gray things over there.
Isn't that something? Can they be all full, would they?
I don't know. I thought perhaps the molasses was going out by boat, but maybe they're trucking it out. Now there's another tanker. Its bow is pointed west to the Gulf of Maine, and I think, yeah, it might be moving. I don't know. Yeah, I got about an hour or so, and then I got to head back.
Yeah.
In the afternoon, around 3:30, will be the peak of low tide. So, yeah, it's going to be 3 by the time I get down here.
So you pretty much devote your whole day here.
When I can.
Yeah,
There's so many great blue herons and cormorants and geese and ducks to film, and the seals, I always try for those. It's going to be a really nice day. Sunny, hot. Rockwood Park is probably going to be crowded.
Yep. Yeah, I think they opened the beaches today, didn't
I don't know.
they? Yeah, I think they're opening today or on the weekend.
Yeah.
3 more cases of COVID.
Yeah. We're extremely lucky that it's only 3.
Yep.
Down in the U.S., they're having it much worse.
Yeah, but I mean, look at all those protesters and stuff.
I know. Yeah, they gained, I think, 1 million new COVID cases, all because of that the protest over that guy.
Yep. And they don't seem to kind of, I don't know, the American style. I mean, you see around here, everybody's keeping their distance.
Yeah.
You know, if you go uptown, a lot of people have masks on and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But in the U.S., they just don't seem to care. They just kind of.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, there's
They're more worried, I guess, about the economy.
yeah. Trump. I don't know. I don't think Trump is gonna.
Oh, he won't get back.
No. Oh, he better not. After the mess he made of things, no. Well, I should have time for, I think, 5 or 6 2-minute videos.
Now, the stuff that you're doing today, when will you post that?
Probably tonight. Well, the morning ones, I'll probably post them today after I get back. Early afternoon, around between 1 and 2. I'll try to post those up. Then after 3,
You get a lot of following?
well, I'm at 1.7 now.
Really good for you.
It's but I don't think the following matters. I see in big channels with 25,000 subscribers, and they post a video and they only get 20 subscribers show up to comment. So
Yeah.
numbers don't mean anything. Not really. And you're not going to make no money off this racket.
Could you though?
Oh, you could, I suppose. If you put a video out and and a million people watch it, you could get $1,000 for it.
Now, who would pay you? Like, where would you get?
Oh, I guess YouTube would give you the money, or AdSense. You'd make your money off AdSense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it wouldn't be worth it.
Have you ever tried?
No.
Maybe, no?
No. Right now, I think I'm at 2,700 watch hours.
Yeah.
But it would be foolish for me to hold my breath and wait for any money off this, because
Well, it would be nice. It would be nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not doing it for the money. You're doing it for your own personal enjoyment.
yeah, yes, to do it for pleasure or enjoyment is far better than doing it for money,
Oh yeah.
because you get those guys, the outdoors videos. Oh my gosh! So they have millions of subscribers, but then they spend thousands of dollars to go to Algonquin Park for 3 weeks to do a video that only 1 million people are going to watch, and it's not really worth it.
Let's go grab a cigarette.
Let's look at the bigger picture here to see what the other tankers around it.
Yeah, I mean, as a fellow says, it'd be nice if there was a dollar in it.
Oh yeah.
You know, buy us new equipment and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, you can get all kinds of different cameras. I bought at Port City, for example. I bought 4 different kinds of cameras. Yeah. No, yeah, I lost. The best one I bought from them was a Nikon PowerShot SX40, and that one got smucked on the rocks. And this one here is the second best one. It's only 1 step down from the SX40, maybe 2 steps down. It has 2 less whistles or bells, if you want to call it. But once I get down to the water's edge, when the tide's out, I can bring the sandbar and Partridge Island and the horizon in, just like I'm standing out there.
Oh, good.
And that's what I love about this little camera. that it's not as heavy as that DLSR, the huge lens they have to attach to the cameras and all that stuff. Not as heavy as them.
No, none of that. That's not digital, though, is it?
Yeah, it's digital.
Is it?
It pretty much does the same job as the Canon EOS T3. It does the same job except there's a lot less camera gear to load. I would love to know where that little boat's going. It went out yesterday and came back, and now it's going back out again. I thought it was carrying molasses, but I must be wrong. I think it's probably carrying compressed metal. That's what it's probably carrying. Compressed metal. Yeah, we're extremely lucky. I think of the 3 cases you mentioned, 2 of them are from the Campbellton Hospital or something?
One's from Moncton.
Okay, 1 in Moncton, 2 in Campbellton.
Construction worker, I think, was in somewhere else.
The foreigner.
Yeah.
Yes, a foreign construction worker. Yes, that was in the news. Well, I guess that's what happens if you're traveling. You're going to contract it from somewhere. Yeah. Oh, the little boat's behind Partridge Island now. Well, there's another boat.
Hi, good morning.
Someone else enjoying the...
Yeah.
There's another little boat just to the right of Partridge Island, just to the right.
Yeah.
On the edge of the breakwater, just over the edge, I can see the superstructure. Oh, that's that little boat. I gotta raise this camera up. Yeah, that's the superstructure of that little boat that just went out.
Now that Digby Ferry, does that go straight out? Does that just go straight line, or is that?
I believe it's gonna go straight line and then make a turn to the starboard.
Yep.
And travel west and then circle around Nova Scotia to Digby.
Now why is that stuff burning over there? Isn't that just metal?
Yeah, metals. Okay, there's the ferry there.
Why would they smoke now?
I have no idea.
There could be any burn from them.
There used to be a lot of explosions from over that way. I don't know what the issue was, why I think things would explode, but gas tanks.
Yeah.
If they don't remove the fuels from fuel tanks, that could go. Yeah, keep an eye on the time. I still have half an hour. Well, I have more than half an hour. I don't have to pick up the little one's report card till 11, so I can leave here at 10. Oh, a quarter after 10. I can leave here, go back to the house, relax for a few minutes, and then go to the school.
Young fella in school?
A little girl.
Does she get involved at all with this? Does she like?
I have her down now and then. She's a rambunctious. She is a rambunctious 8-year-old. I would never be able to sit among the rocks and film here and sit her trying to run around.
Start my day. People through the evening, people up all night, posting stuff and doing things and asking, is this available? And of course I get up and I respond. I usually get up around 6. The dogs are walking and I go back and say yes, it's still available. Then you kind of wait all day for responding.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Most cameras have Fury would be out of range, but it's still nice and big here.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can still count the individual decks on the back.
Really?
Yeah.
One up there.
Oh, there is. I think that might be one of the lobster boats, or it could be a pleasure craft. Let's take a gander at that. From the looks of that rail on the back, I say lobster. We're going to intercept that boat here in a second. There. Yep, that's a lobster boat. That winch arm up by the bow must be used for winching up the traps. Is there a name on that? Oh, it'd be nice if I could adjust this camera. There we go. No, there's no name. So let's make it a little bit smaller to see the whole thing. That almost looks like a bass fishing boat. If you were going to take some out fishing sea bass or something. That's what it looks like. It would make an excellent bass fishing boat. There's all kinds of room up front for everybody to stand and cast out. And that little boat can move pretty fast. I saw another one similar to it. It had an open cockpit, and my God, was it moving. It looked like it had two big Johnson motors on the back of it, but it was moving just like a jet boat. But it would be a cold boat to ride on because there was no...
Pretty good there right now.
Yeah. That one there at least has a cabin that you could stand in out of the wind.
Yeah.
That fast one I filmed last week, there was no cabin. There was just a seat, a wheel, some engines on the back, and the person was all bundled up with their life jacket on over their clothing. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I should get to work.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow. Have a good one.
You as well. Now where are they going? They're turning it. They're turning into Courtney Bay. That's what you're making a turn for. Yeah, they're going into Courtney Bay. Maybe it's one of the service boats, I don't know. There's that tanker still off Canaport. Oh, we're gonna lose track of this boat here in a very short time. Well, there was lots of boating activity. Yeah, they're gone. Okay. Now, let's go back out here. Now, unzoomed, this is what a normal 35mm camera would see. This is it. But with the 40 wide zoom, there's two tiny little specks up at the horizon. The one on the starboard is the Bay Ferry. Oops. In order to video that up closer, I have to start a new video. I've got 5 minutes left of this video here. Let's try these. Those are actually cormorants. And they're off along the coast somewhere. Okay, I'll have to start a new video.